Alcantara yung nagkulot this early. Oh my gosh!
I love it. Sabado.
Happy Saturday!
Tapos ko lang ng Blackpink eh. Ginagaya ko naman.
Kaya pala, kaya naman pala. Uy panoorin niyo yung ano natin, yung feature natin sa Blackpink. Nag-attend tayo ng virtual conference tungkol dyan. Sayang no may pandemic, kung hindi kasama na naman natin ng Blackpink. But anyway, we're talking about the fashion. Pwede pag-usapan yung fashion ng Blackpink. Parang ginagawa mo ngayon, Inay Pat, di ba? Kasi yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon, kung paano ka ba napapaisip maging fashionable kahit na we're in the middle of a pandemic at may mga activities natin ngayong pandemic ay limited.
That's right. O kaya gusto nyo naman magluto o makatikim ng mga bagong dishes with a twist.
Of course, we are here. So, wag na po kayo mag-worry mga Inay dahil nandito kami, Inays to the rescue. Ako po si MJ Marfori.
Ano po si Pat Fernandez at ito ang
Inay Ko Po. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Okay, Inay Pat, take it away.
Well, happy Sabado talaga mga Inay dahil kung ano man ang ginagawa nyo ngayon, naglilinis, nagluluto, nag-work from home, nasa biyahe, nakikipag-bonding sa mga anak, lumulundag sa wag naman. Saktong-sakto po ito dahil pwede nyo kaming samahan at saluhan sa ating kwentuhan ngayong umaga.
Dahil nabago man yung araw ng chikahan natin dito sa Inay Ko Po, no, hindi naman talaga nabago yung oras at siksikan ng kwentuhan natin. And actually, na-realize ko, ang dami palang mga moms, di ba, na may time, na mas may leeway ng ganitong klaseng oras. I noticed. Ayan, so thank you so much for alarming at 10 a.m. every Saturdays to be in this mommy community.
Kasi di ba, pag nagtuturo ka ng mga bagets mo, walang pasok pa pag Sabado. So, mas may me time ka, mas may time mag-self-care pag Sabado. At sa mga moms nga pala na interested, ongoing din yung Mommy Mundo na meal planning event. Pero, syempre, panoorin nyo kami, tabi-tabi.
Ayan.
Hindi ko sa YouTube yun. Okay.
Ang dami.
Yes. Ayan. Mapapanood nyo po kami sa Signal Play, sa Signal Play app, sa Signal TV, pati na rin sa YouTube and Facebook ng One Ph. Kaya mag-comment, subscribe, and share. Okay? Go. Walang aawat.
Alam mo, ang dami pa nating mga replay, so huwag kayo magtaka kung biglang nag-grocery kayo, napapanood nyo rin kami. Diba? Dahil nagulat din ako sa yung mga screenshots natin. Yung pala may mga replays din tayo, abangan na lang sa 1PH. Kasi hindi namin memorize. But then again, yes, if you want it live, it is now at 10 a.m. on 1PH. And of course, besides television, yung mga nare-reach natin sa mga province. Hello, may nag-message sa akin kagabi from South Cotabato. Ang taray! Thank you so much for watching us here on 1PH. Kasi yung signal, yung dish nito, hindi, kumbaga para, di ba, maraming free TV, nare-reach na 80% of homes. What talagang inano ko, no? Kasi dahil to sa trade launch, natutunan ko kay, sa ating president and CEO na si Sir Robert Galang. Sabi niya, 85% ng free TV, marireach na natin by next year. Magiging at par na tayo. Pero kasi, yung dish natin ng signal, 3 million homes na yan. So, yung mga far-flung area na hindi na-reach, diba, gaya mga kapatid ng Batanes, Tawi-Tawi, Zamboanga, etc. Pati sa Rizal, lahat sila nakasignal dyan. So, hello po sa inyo. Thank you so much for watching us. And sa mga kapatid natin sa Visayas, we ain't forgetting you guys. But anyway, how's Leggy yun? How's Leggy yun?
Well, okay naman. Actually, dahil, malapit ako down sa kabila. Nag-celebrate kami ng Halloween tsaka birthday ko in advance.
Wow!
So, ayan. Nag-costume sila, tapos tumikim kami ng maraming may nagpadala dito sa bahay. Maraming salamat, Sweet Toms. Ayan. So, sinusuportahan kami ng mga kaibigan namin. So, maraming salamat. Ayan. Panalong-panalo. Tapos, nag-renew kami ng passport ni Leggy. Okay naman.
Kailangan ko na.
Nag-renew kami. Madali lang kapag may bata kasi priority lane. Tapos, mabilis lang. Wala masyadong tao, obviously. Tapos, okay naman. Doon lang sa picture-taking area, tinatanggal yung mask at saka face shield.
Oh, I love it. Alam mo, baka mabudol
kami sa restaurant na wala masyadong tao.
Alright.
Yun.
Naka-
Kilig na kilig siya.
I love
Tapos
it.
ayan, yun yung araw na nag-ano kami, what would I want to be when I grow up day. So,
Wow!
nag-try si
Naging
Legend.
model.
Yes. Tapos si Leon, ayaw niya mag-costume. So, engineer daw siya.
Oh.
Gusto daw niya maging mechanical engineer.
Alam mo, kailangan natin yun sa buhay natin, ano? Na talaga naman mga engineer, matalino sa math, di ba? Kasi talaga, ng 2 plus yun. 4. 4! O, di ba, ganito na tayo, friends. Move on na tayo pagkatapos, di ba? Pero pag...
si Arian, nakita ko yung bikini photos ni Arian. Kumusta?
I love it. Oh my gosh. So anyway, buti may rest house yung uncle ko na hindi nila ginagamit sa Rizal. And it was really, kumbaga peaceful kasi walang COVID cases doon. So ayan si Erin, tawa ng tawa. Grabe na siya ngayon mag-interact at sabihin yung gusto niya, di ba, at 11 months. And then, yan, first time niya mag-swimming with my brothers and of course, cousin ni Erin, yun yung pamangkin ko. Tignan mo na sobrang excited niya, di ba? Sobrang excited niya talaga. Tsaka she loves the water like any other child. So, nakakatuwa kasi gusto ko pa siya sanayin sa outdoors. Talagang gusto ko siya maging outdoorsy. So, baka dyan siya mag-1 next month. Iniisip ko pa kung si Oscar will drive. Diba? Tsaka si Oscar sobrang praning. Alam mo ba yung tipong, diba, may social distancing kami sa swimming pool na lang, magkaiba pa kami ng pool, diba? Bawal talaga kami nagipitan, bawal buhate. Pero alam mo, mabuti na talaga that we have our guard up. Kesa naman, di ba, talagang maging sorry tayo later on. And speaking of keeping our guard up, Inay Pat, lock in ka sa taping soon. Pwede naman tayo mag-live doon ng Inay Ko Po, di ba?
Yes. Nakausap ko naman na sila. So, ayun. Every Saturday, samahan niyo po pa rin kami. Hindi magsawa.
Gano'ng katagal? I'm sure ang saya mo.
Lang naman. November 16.
Okay. Pero alam ko, I'm sure ang saya mo na. I know ulirang ina ka, di ba? Super mom. Pero I'm sure masaya ka at excited ka nang makahinga at gawin ang craft mo bilang isang, actress din, di ba?
Hindi, it's a new experience. So, I'm really looking forward to this. So, pagdasal niyo po kami. Yung mga patay ko na, may nakuha naman na kaming kasama sa house. So, yay! Kasi, kasunod sila ng mga kids. So, thank you, Lord. Thank you rin sa lahat ng nagdasal.
Lord, kailangan natin ng mga extended family and of course, extended help in our life. Pero wait, can you share with us kung anong teleserye ito?
Hindi pa, bawal pa. Wala pang final eh. So, pag sure na, pwede na i-promote.
Yan ang aabangan natin. Pero ito,
ang tips kay Aya, yung kapatid ko, nasa natin.
Na ngayon ay actively nasa teleserye with Sam Milby and Kumaring Jody.
Isa para Sabado.
And ito pinag-uusapan natin yung mga celebrity moms. Ipin na natin yung celebrity community natin. Pero ito hindi pa siya mom. Pag-usapan natin si Sarah Geronimo, yung confession niya on handling finances. This is so important kasi inamin ni Sarah na ngayon pa lamang siya natututo na mag-handle ng kanyang pera dahil bago makasal kay Mateo, alam natin lahat na si Mommy Divine na nagmamanage ng mga ito. And of course, according to Sarah, and I quote, sabi niya, ang mama ko po talaga yung kaya niya gawin lahat, gagawin niya para sa mga anak niya, para lang hindi maistorbo mga anak niya. Ganun siya ka-loving sa mga anak niya. So ngayon, natututunan ko na lahat with the help of my husband. Aww! Nagkwento rin si Sarah.
Pareho kami ni Sarah. Nung nag-asawa lang ako, saka lang ako natuto. Kasi parang nakakabata yun na ibang tao yung nagmamanage ng finances mo. So thank you, ma. Nung nagpakasal ako, usapan namin yung mag-asawa. Na siya mag-asawa.
Oo, kasi ako, tinapon na ako sa kawalan, bata pa lang. Oo, very independent na ako. Yeah, exactly. Akala ng mga tao, di ba, parang sheltered ako. Sobrang hindi. Batang kalye po ako. Ayan, talaga. Learned the real world early on. And of course, congrats kay Sarah for doing that. And sino yung next celebrity mom natin?
Well, yung next celebrity natin ay si Ellen Adarna at ang kanyang anak na nagbabonding. Dahil nakita natin sa mga videos nila na paano naman si Ellen maging mommy kay Elias. Parati silang namamasyal at naging adventurous. So, nakikita natin sila dyan na namamasyal sa iba't ibang tourist destinations sa Cebu City kung saan nakatira sila ngayon. At minsan, nababash sila sa dalas nilang mamasyal at tila buhay dalaga raw itong si Ellen. Pero sabi naman ni Ellen,
Live her life.
naman, oo, give me a life. Kahit naman sino, pwede at deserve ang magka-break. Never single.
Oo, syempre hindi naman natin lahat hinihiling na maging single mom tayo, 'di ba? Pero mahirap maging single mom, okay? Yun. So anyway, ito na, pinapa-move on na tayo dahil natin ngayon. Sobrang excited din tayo. Si Dimples Romana, emotional reunion with son. Pag-usapan natin yan kasi binahagi naman ni Dimples ang very touching video na ito na mapapanood ninyo ng kanyang reunion with sa anak niya. Ilang linggo rin kasing nawalay si Dimples sa mga anak matapos sa mga lock-in taping dito sa TV5! O, diba? Meron kasi siyang Oh My Dad sa TV5. And by the way, tomorrow...
Ang cute yung trailer.
Oo, sa Sunday Noontime Live. Makikita yung pag-iyak niya. Diba? Tsaka talagang sobrang miss na miss niya na yung kanyang mommy. Ang cute talaga. No? Alam mo, iba rin talaga yung sacrifices natin. Iba rin talaga yung sacrifices natin ngayong pandemic. Talagang kudos to Dimples for doing this and of course doing her craft as well. But anyway, ayan, abangan pa natin yung mga project ni Dimples dito sa TV5 dahil marami-rami yan, and of course with Bright Light Productions. So eto, dito na tayo sa ating segment na That's My Nanay. So sabi kasi ni Bill Teka lang. Na-excite ako dun sa T-card natin, ha? Pero, eto, may pa-quote ako sa inyo. Sabi kasi ni Bill Cunningham, sino siya? Isa po siyang fashion photographer. Sabi niya, fashion is the armor to survive the reality of everyday life. I agree with that. Kaya naman, kahit nasa pandemic tayo, we need to have a source of joy and strength and happiness in fashion, and we have to live a little.
Tama ka dyan, Inay MJ. Dahil itong usapang fashion and style, kasama isang eksperto.
Super expert pa.
Isang personal shopper ng mga sikat na artista at isang lifestyle consultant. So, let's all welcome the owner ng Love Lux Bag, Miss Aimee Hashim. Hello, good morning, Aimee.
Hi, Miss Aimee. Good morning.
Good morning.
Wow.
Hi, my love. Good morning.
Hello. Ay, diba? Nakita mo naman ang fashion ni Miss Love Lux Bags. I love it.
So, bahay lang to.
Wow, yun na nga. Talagang ganyan tayo kahit sa bahay. Pero diba yung mood mo talagang to the highest level ang good vibes if you also feel...
Diba?
Oo.
Of course.
Yung little backtrack, you have 2 kids, tama?
Yes, I do.
You are a super mom. Para sa mga hindi po nakakaalam, of course, sa fashion magazines, makikita natin siya. Ang dami niya ng feature. Pero dito, she really outsources all the... Alam naman natin sa trabaho ng television, kailangan talaga presentable po tayo. We set the trend. And siya po yung susi kung bakit mukhang tao yung mga artista natin. I mean, why they are on the forefront.
Who they are, yeah.
Right? I mean, they look amazing, they are amazing, but you give them that touch because paano mo nga ba nagagawa? Paano ito ang naging calling mo in life?
Just a quick background. Professionally, I'm a registered nurse. And
Wow.
I was supposed to take the entrance na for med school. But then, even when I was studying before, in the middle of reading my medical books, I was really reading the whole Shopaholic series. And then at the back of my mind, I told myself, this is the life I want to live.
Mm-hmm.
So, I already implanted it in my mind. Even subconsciously, sinabi ko, eto talaga, I'll do it. So, I mastered it even if, subconsciously, nandun siya sa isip ko. Yun yung ginawa ko. So, I took the board exam secretly. My family didn't know. They only knew about it when I passed. And
Wow.
then my mom and I had an agreement that after college and after passing the board exam, you can already do what you want to do in life. So, I tried to apply in a corporation that offers lifestyle consultancy and personal
Mhm.
shopping. And as fate would have it, in one day I was accepted, and I'm the only one who's not fashion related uh, background in terms of education. So the rest are like mga fashion industry related, yung mga college background nila. I don't know, maybe they saw something in me, and that was the beginning of it.
Galing, ang
So,
galing.
yeah, yun. It all started from there.
Bigyan lang natin 'to ng context, Inay Pat, ah. Si Inay Amy, of course, you know what? She dresses sila Marian Rivera, Vice Ganda, lahat, actually lahat. Sino pa ba, pwede mo ba bang i-ano, si Jinky, lahat yan, di ba? Pag nakita mo yung mga bag nila, ng mga aspirational talaga ang kanyang mga clientele. And siya, kaya
Pag
sobrang dami
nakakita ka
go
or
ahead.
nakakamit ka ng artista, ano yung inuuna mong
Tignan?
Yes?
i-transform or i-guide dun sa person?
Kasi if you're familiar with the what they call the Manhattan once over,
Mhm. Yes.
Hmm.
diba? You
Oo.
look at the person. Pero silently ako, para feeling ko na master ko na siya tignan. I look, well, my clients naman, they all have taste. Pero yung mga baguhan na nagpapaturo, I look at them and I think na parang, okay, you need to change this, change that. At the back of my mind. And then I discuss.
Mhm.
Pero, the first thing that I look at in a person talaga, whenever I meet someone, shoes.
Naku, teka lang. Buti lang may shoes, pero nakaka-conscious. Nakaka-conscious
Shoes.
ito. Kaya pala, namamataan mo sa TV kung sino yung mga gusto mong maging
Yes.
client. Pero alam mo,
Yes.
aminin ko, very, kumbaga, itong klaseng line of work, because lahat ng mga mom ngayon, di ba, talagang they really want to look like you, right? To dress like you, and sana maybe to afford, di ba, the things that
Yes, of
you.
course.
Oo. Pero ang
Of
maganda kay
course.
Amy, hindi siya
Mm-mm.
nakaka-intimidate. Kasi 'di ba tayo hanggang tingin lang and hanggang like, and then we treat ourselves to live a little pag birthday natin, pag may milestone sa buhay
Yes,
natin,
correct.
it's good. So, eto, how did you start being a pioneer in this industry? Kasi sumikat to bigla after you, kaliwat kanan na. Yung ba, personal
I
shopper, family
know.
shopper.
I
Paano
know.
rin yun, di ba? Ganun lang ba kadali? Maging
Oh
shopper sa,
no.
ano, di ba? Exactly. Kasi
Oh
ikaw,
my God, no.
nagpa-Paris Fashion Week ka for Chanel. Nagdi-Dior
Yes,
ka.
yes, yes. For
Nagpa-Fendi ka.
Chanel, Dior,
Hindi
I
biro
went
yung,
to Iris Van Harpen, I went to
oo,
Versace. I
oo,
wasn't able to make it last February for Iris again, for Givenchy, because
oo.
I was pregnant that time. So my
Oh, iba,
doctor
siyempre
didn't
kailangan,
allow me
oo,
na.
tama yan.
Scheduled CS na ako. So ngayon, sabi ko sa doctor ko, Doc, baka pwede lumipad ako tapos video call na lang natin ako na mag-CS sa sarili ko. Nurse naman ako eh. So
Wow.
pinagtawanan na lang ako ng doctor ko. Sabi niya, manganganak ka doon? Magpa-fashion week ka? O manganganak ka safe dito? Sabi ko, okay, okay. Next year na lang.
Oo,
Which
tama.
was a good call. Which
Oo.
was a good call kasi a lot of people got infected din, 'di ba, from Milan and
Yes!
Paris Fashion Week.
Yes! Yes!
It was parang God saving me also, 'di ba? Sabi niya, it's not your time this year. I need
Amen.
to save you. Yeah, because
Oo.
you have a little child coming. That's more important.
Totoo yan.
Yung
Your fashion
surname
shows.
Hashim, European ba yun? Or Middle Eastern? Yung ano mo?
Middle
Yung mga
Eastern siya.
nickname mo? Middle
My
Eastern.
my father is British Indian and my mama is pure Filipina.
Mhm.
But my lola on my mother's side has a little of Spanish blood. So I'm United Colors of Benetton. Ang
Yes!
taray, 'di ba?
Yes!
So dahil sa ano mo, lineage mo, parang influensahan ba yung taste mo sa fashion?
Yes. Kasi ever since I was young, I remember my papa, when he was still alive, if I saw nga this post on Facebook eh. What's that one thing that your dad taught you? And then you repost it. And so of course, I put it in there yung on a serious note that aside from being a good person to everyone, he told me that when you want something, this is funny but this is true. He really said this. When you want something, get it in all colors.
Ay, what? Oh my, ang ano,
Yes.
mahal nun. Hindi, pero ito Amy, we just want to know what triggered this passion of yours. Were you born in a silver spoon or did you have any hardships then in life? Diba?
A
To
lot,
be
a lot.
super, oo. Can you share
When
with
my
us?
father, of course, when my father was alive, it was totally different because the business was really good. It was
Mhm.
based abroad. Papa makes mga flask,
Okay.
mga stainless flask. Long before it was uso, that was the business na of my father. And then they were also involved in the oil industry. But then being a Muslim, syempre, may family din na iba, 'di ba? So,
Mhm.
and I'm very open about it. That's not a secret for me. But on my mama, I'm the only child, and
Mhm.
sabi niya I'm the favorite daw. So
Yes.
ayun. So there, when he was alive, it was really good. It was smooth flowing. But my mama came from humble beginnings,
Mhm.
and my lolo and lola too. So from the ground up, lahat sila
Yes.
magkakapatid. Yes.
Aw,
And they were all achievers. So I was really scared when I took the boards because I was afraid of failing because my uncles, my aunties, they were all top notchers in their field.
galing.
So the fear was really there. So I had to keep it a secret. And thankfully, I was able to make it also. In terms
Ginisikreto
of hardship, there were a lot of bumps along the way because growing up, my papa had a heart disease, so he underwent several bypass operations
Mhm.
until he was gone, and we weren't able to see him now when he passed because of a lot of restrictions also.
Mhm.
Moving on, I didn't take it in a bad way. I took it as a good story for me to be able to
Galing.
pursue more in what I'm doing. And I think it's in the blood because my papa started his business at 17 years old. I started
Wow.
mine at 19.
Grabe! Grabe,
Mm.
tas bata-bata ka na
Yes.
ngayon, girl. Pero alam mo, yung story
Diba?
mo no, sa family mo, nakikita natin kung bakit ka umangat talaga. We can see now kung saan mo nakuha yung drive na yan. Plus, isa ka pang ina.
Mm-mm.
'Di ba? I mean,
Yes.
oo, grabe yung love
Sino
locks
yung
bad
first
friends.
client mo? Curious lang ako. Saan
Oo,
ka nag-umpisa?
First celeb client, honestly, nasa newsroom.
sino?
Sila Gretch.
Talaga? Oo.
Yes,
Sino to? Ano,
yes. And
sino?
then from there,
Sino?
she referred me to the rest of the newsroom staff, and then they began buying. And then when I went back to Dubai, kasi back and forth ako before, syempre, one woman team pa lang ako noon, di pa afford ng lola mo na mga staff. So ako lahat. So
At
ayun,
19 ba to?
hmm?
Ilang age mo nun?
I was 2013, 22,
Wow,
23, ganyan.
grabe! Bagets na
Yeah.
bagets.
Na
Talaga,
bagay.
I started young.
Oo.
Pati eBay dati, pinatos ko yan.
Galing! Talagang ano, no,
Lahat
hindi mo,
talaga. Until I found my, kumbaga, I found my niche para sa kung anong gagawin ko. I tried everything. I exhausted all means possible for me to be able to, cement my status in what I'm doing. So yun. Just to add, I just had to give it to my mother kasi my mother was a single mom when papa passed away, 'di ba? So
aha,
talagang everything, she and my lola talaga and my aunties, uncles, they all helped for me to be able to achieve my dreams. And it was really family talaga
galing.
that
Alam mo,
helped.
kailangan mo
That's
talaga
why
mas ground. Oo,
that's why my approach is like this, na parang you have to be kind to everyone because
oo.
they have all their own families. We don't know what they're doing, but you don't know what they're going through, and the only way I can help them and give them happiness is through my services, 'di ba, that
Galing.
they cannot access easily. Parang ganun. That's my approach in the business.
Speaking of business, balikan lang natin dahil ang dami mong
Mm-mm.
competition already, 'di ba?
Yes,
Talagang
yes, yes,
sobra.
yes.
And how do you keep yung kumbaga sobrang hirap ng luxury industry,
Yes.
'di ba? And sabi mo nga para ma-penetrate yan, ang daming mamamata sa'yo bago ka makarating diyan, 'di ba? To trust you, to gain your trust. How were you able to do that? And what sets you apart sa iba?
Okay. Just a backgrounder. I'm 13 years na this year in the industry.
Wow,
I
congrats!
started 2008 right after graduating. So, in terms of how
Wow,
they get to
wow.
trust me, I'm very honest kasi and
Oo.
raw. And sometimes people doesn't like it na parang you suggest. But in throughout the years, I've learned how to say it in a very, very nice way that they would take it as, ay, oo nga, no, tama nga yung sinabi niya na talagang ganito nga yung mas bagay sa akin, hindi
Mm.
ganito. And, di ba?
Yung mga pangarap
I've
nating
learned it.
lumipat, ng mga eskwela, 'di ba?
Yeah, I've learned it in that way na how to say it. So, ayun. There's a lot of competition and before I got here, when I was starting, it's never, it was never a secret that my beginnings were humble, although I was provided for talaga by the family.
Gets ko naman
With
'yan.
Yeah, but I had to work my way up after graduation. No more allowance, no more nothing. So you have to work. Talagang it's all pure hard work on my side.
And
And
and now ikaw nagbabalik
people,
sa family mo, 'di ba? Ikaw tumutulong
yes,
ngayon.
yes, yes. My mama, my lola, my aunts, they're all under my care.
Ang
My
galing.
kids, yeah,
Dahil
and then
dito
my
sa business
partner.
mo.
Ha?
Dahil sa
Dahil
business
dito,
mo.
dahil sa
Grabe.
business na to, I was able to provide for all of them. And I'm very happy, very proud of it. Talaga, na at 31, I am able to give back at least not even half because, alam ko lahat ng pinagdaanan ng parents ko. At this point, nakakabalik na ako in more ways, 'di ba, than
Oo,
I
grabe.
expected. So
31.
talagang very happy. I'm
Wait,
31,
Do you
yes.
see signs na yung kids mo mamanahin yung profession mo? Or
Yeah,
yung ibang
because I have two kids eh. I have a boy and I have a girl. To I'm training the girl who's 7 months old to make mana love locks. I'm training the boy
Ito,
to
ang ganda-ganda.
Ay, syempre, very
Oy,
mommy.
taray, press kayo ng stroller ni Kylie Jenner.
Ay, kinabog niya si Kylie kasi may parating siyang bago regalo ng ninong niya.
Wow!
Yes, nakakaloka.
Before we move on, so much to your kids and you as a mother, gusto ko lang sana malaman kasi mataas ba yung nilabas mong pera initially para rito? Kasi, of course, no, aminin na natin, isang bag nito can cost you hundreds of thousands, di ba? And
Millions, to be exact.
may millions kasi may mga Himalayan Birkin. Alam mo yung mga
Yes,
pinapangarap
yes,
mo lang. Tsaka natuwa ko, Inay Pat, pag in ka dito sa fashion and luxury, ibang mundo rin talaga siya.
Yes.
Merong mga bags na alam agad ni Aimee na sa kanya lang nanggaling. 'Di ba? Na sa akin ang galing yan, nirigalo yan sa kanya. Sabi ko, paano? 'Di ba? Hindi ko ba pwedeng bilhin yan pag ako nagpunta doon? Sabi niya, hindi. Yung mga ganyang klase na nilabas kunwari let's say na Louis Vuitton, dadalawang piraso lang. At alam niya kung ano yun. Talagang ganun ka-intricate yung yung mga detalye na parang ba siyang art rin talaga, no? 'Di ba? Yung mga
It is.
something you really appreciate. It's an art form, it's talent brought into a fashion item. Wow. So, minsan bewildered din ako doon. So, what do you say to the moms, of course? Diba? I heard you say that maraming mommy, maraming inay na nag-message sa'yo, sinasabi na, sana isang araw makabili rin ako sa inyo. Yun yung naging aspiration. Kasi syempre nakikita nila sa
I'm really, really very touched na may mga tao nagme-message sa akin ng ganun, na parang, you really inspire me. I mean, I don't take it kasi as like that eh. Parang, okay, I tap myself I give myself a tap on the shoulder, on the back when needed, when I've accomplished something na talagang mahirap kunin. But not on a daily basis pa parang feeling ko na ang galing-galing ko or whatever. No, I'm still the same Amy 13 years back. I'm still Jologs when it's Jologs time. I'm social when it's social time. It's still me. Nothing changed.
trabaho talaga, no?
what makes me happy really is that when I receive messages from people that I don't know and then they will inquire and I will answer talaga. I make time. Basta Viber nila
Ay,
ako tsaka
4,000 yung
WhatsApp,
messages
text.
mo?
Because not just 4,000, I scrolled, I sent you. Parang yung sinend ko sa'yo in 1 week is already 1,500 and I haven't opened spam messages for how many months. So for sure it's around 10,000. So if it's DM and I
Grabe.
don't follow you, I cannot read it.
Oo.
Kasi spam siya. So please, please, please message my number which is already on my bio naman. I really reply fast unless I'm nursing my child or I'm doing something, I'm on a meeting. I reply very, very fast
Uy, may
talaga.
tanong daw yung EP namin. Ano raw, pwede mo
Mm.
daw ba i-share ano yung pinaka-mahal na na-outsource mo para sa isang ano natin, kliyente? AKA si Jinky. Alam mo na eh. Alam ko kasi nabalita yan ng bonggang-bongga. Di ba binalita ko yan sa news na nakita ko yung bag na, teka lang si Kim Kardashian may ganon. Parang,
Would you believe that not only her but also a lot of my very very private clients bought
yes, I believe. Ang daming crazy
the
rich
same,
ones.
and
Ang
I've bought a few of them already.
What?
The Himalayan, yeah,
Oo,
yeah,
na
yeah,
birth
for
yun. Magkano yun,
clients.
friend? Magkano yun?
Now the going rate now starts at 9 to 10
10,000?
10 million.
Char! Oh, di ba? Alam mo naman na 10 million talaga yon
So,
ang Hermes.
so nung time na nung time na yon, syempre hindi ko pa siya masyadong afford. Iniisip ko pa muna yung Junakis ko. So
Oo.
ngayon nagsisisi ako, ba't hindi pa ako bumili dati? Times 2, times 3 na yung price. Sabi ko,
Ano mo nabili mo sa kanila?
kailan pa? Ha?
Hindi sila
When I bought
makakuha ng
it,
10 million. Eh, kwento mo
nung
bakit
binili
10
ko
million?
kasi it's hard to it's hard to get that kind of leather. The Himalayan,
Albino. Albino
yeah, the
crocodile.
albino, the perfect color of the skin, and it's hard. It's very delicate kasi for this kind of leather to form it into a shape. So it
Wow.
takes talaga a very a very skilled artisan for one to make it. So hindi sila pwede mag-produce ng 20 in a year ganyan. It's very limited in a year and it's only offered to the creme de la creme, kumbaga,
Totoo, totoo.
ng
Ay,
store.
so ibig sabihin nun,
yun.
para
Some,
mabili
some
mo
really
sila.
see this as an investment, no?
Oo. Totoo.
Parang over
Investment,
time,
yes.
Alam mo kung bakit?
Investment, yes.
nag-increase yung value. Pero paano ba inaalagaan yung mga ganitong luxury items?
Yeah, this is a good point. You have to air it out pa rin once in a while. Diba? We store it in the dust bag. We put with them the mga silica gel. It's very
Mhm.
important. But once in a while, you have to take it out. And then, air it out lang. Aircon, syempre. And then, once in a while, use it. Kahit sobrang dami na, use it. Ikot-ikot mo siya, di ba? Kung ano gagamitin mo. Kahit from sala to bedroom, ganyan. So, ayun.
Sala to, be. Pero alam mo, ito
Sala to bedroom.
okay,
diba?
syempre ano naman, di ba? Sana ma-afford ko rin yung Himalayan Birkin na yan. Claim it.
Ay,
Pero,
para bibili tayo niyan. Huwag ka
di ba?
mag-alala pag,
Hindi natin ilipat.
oo.
Kasi gusto ko
Bibili
lang
kita niyan.
gusto ko lang sana sabihin sa mga inay ngayon, di ba? Bago tayo matakot sa mga presyo nila, may mga studies na kesa mag-invest ka sa mga gold bar, mas mabilis yung appreciation
Yes, I was about to say. Kasi
ng mga Hermes na bag. Kaya yung mga collector niyan, maiintindi. Parang art, di ba? Yung mga art
yes,
collector.
yes.
Tsaka watch
At
collector.
this time.
Oh,
I was about to say eh.
Akala na kasi ng mga tao, luho siya. Di ba? Pero yung iba,
Yes, correct.
business, nag-flip sila ng bags, di ba? Parang minsan ginagawa nilang negosyo talaga ito dahil kesa sa lupa, kesa sa bahay, mas malaki yung sinasamo.
Oh, yes.
Dahil siya, hindi siya nagtatagal sa market.
And the turnaround time, yes.
Oo,
yes.
napakabilis nung ROI.
Oo.
Kaya ang galing na ito nga yung ginawa mong negosyo, di ba? Paano ka pala sinusupport ng husband mo pagdating sa trabaho mo?
Hubby kasi is into hype things. So, siya naman, I let him source mga hype, mahilig din ako. So, yung mga collab ng Nike, Off-White, mga essentials, Palace. Some I don't really know because talaga mga into it na siya, yung mga Carhartt, ganyan. Yung mga streetwear talaga, na mga super mamahalin, mga Supreme, collaborations,
Wow.
ganyan. He's the one who does that. So,
Mhm.
I told him, you do that because that's your expertise and then just leave all the luxury items to me. Kasi hindi ko siya ganun kaaral yung
Mhm.
when it comes to the hype. I know them, I buy them because I like them, but it's not something that I really research on because it's
Yes,
not
kailangan,
something
oo.
I'm very passionate about, and he is. So I told
Mhm.
him na since it's your forte, then do it and let's support
Mhm.
each other.
Galing.
Ngayon, oo. And then he supports me naman also like, baby, may bagong ganito. Ganito siya. Baby, may bagong labas si ganito. Sabi ko, ano ka ba? Umorder na ako.
Oh, wow! Sosyal. Pero si
Ganun po ba? Ginaganon
oo.
niya ako.
Si Inay Pat, magbibigay siya ng mga situations at tanong mula
Sige,
sa
sige,
mga
sige.
mommy natin na common questions pagdating sa luxury. Kasi alam natin na, of
Mm.
course, no, lahat naman tayo gusto maka-achieve ng ganyan. Ano ba
Correct,
yung mga
correct,
questions
correct.
na yun, Inay Pat?
May nagtatanong, okay lang ba magregalo ng second-hand luxury bag?
Why
Bakit
or
o
why not?
hindi? Why or why not?
Oo. Personally, for me, yes and no also.
Mhm.
Why? Because it depends on the person. Ako, I'm okay with it when they are my very, very close friends and my
Mhm.
family. Why? Because I can buy something na mas maganda, na na mas magagamit nila. Parang mas high-end than the budget mo na sinet for something na na brand new. Like for example, there are pre-owned shops that are in Japan that
Yes.
that was
Oo.
featured before, 'di ba, MJ,
Oo.
when we were on YouTube. There are a lot of legit shops there that you can shop pre-owned, and you are certified that you are buying the real thing because they have an association na pag nagbenta ka ng fake, sarado yung store
Tulong
mo,
ka.
babayaran mo pa yung kliyente times 4. Ay,
Wow.
kakayaman mo. No,
Oo.
it's good because it's really a buyer protection thing. So it's a yes for me when it's your closest of friends and your family, and no if you just um met the person, if it is a client that you want to at least impress, if
Mhm.
it's a corporate client that you need to give something na
Mhm.
special, 'di ba? It's okay naman na hindi kagad very top of the line na luxury brand eh. But if it's something that you need for work, then
Oo nga,
siguro
importante yun.
settle for something that works within your budget. Yun
Okay.
lang yung
Maganda yun.
that's the term.
Masarap
Whatever
din
is
kapag pamana ng lola mo or pamana ng
Yes,
tita
I
mo.
love
Medyo,
I love that. Oo, doon ako nabubuhay.
Oo.
Wait, ito,
And
speaking of
I'm collecting na for my little girls that when
Woo!
she's 16 and 17.
Swerte.
The thing that I was
Dreaming of.
thinking about kasi yung mga nakakasalabu ako doon when I was working. Oh my God, she has the vintage Chanel. Isa pa lang Chanel ko na nabili, vintage pre-owned pa. So ayoko maramdaman na, I mean, it's not in an inggit
Oo.
way. It's a way of me
Traditional way.
to be more purpose driven. Alam mo
Oo.
yun, to achieve more. So now that I'm already in the industry, I start collecting na for my little girl so that when she's 16, 17, her closet will be,
Wow.
Mommy, thank you
Dream.
very much. I love
Grabe.
you so much.
Sana all. Sana all.
Eh,
Yun na.
and besides, yun, magandang point yun, tipid na yun sa akin. Kasi by that time, times 10 na siguro yung price. So, hindi ko na
Ayun.
kailangan
Kasi
magpabili
alam mo,
kasi
maganda
nabili
yung
ko
point
na.
mo ng times 10. Kasi yung second question natin, magandang investment ba ang mga luxury bag item? Especially,
Mm-mm.
nasa pandemya tayo, di ba?
Yes,
Tibidity
yes,
tayo
yes.
lahat. So, ano yung point kung bakit kailangan pa rin natin mag-invest sa mga ganito bukod sa tingin natin kasi tingin ng marami, tingin ng norm, luho siya. Pero, can you
Yes.
please explain?
Okay. Eto, I was about to say kanina, studies show that when it comes to investment, I've learned this uh, before pa, even with my talk in Ateneo, I shared it with them that there's this graph that shows the level of um, the pattern of growing rate ng investment mo when it's into luxury versus real estate. Of course, real estate is real estate.
Mm-mm.
But in terms of being liquid in a short span of time and you have to dispose of something, luxury is good. But if you're investing in a long-term basis, syempre, you have to set aside pa rin in, real estate and gold and jewels and these things. But yes, these luxury pieces, these designer pieces, designer jewelry, they and especially watches. My God, watches. They appreciate so much.
By
And
the millions, di ba? Hundreds of
by
thousands.
the by by twos always, by twos times two.
So, yun ang dapat mong hinahanap pag gusto mo mag-invest, di ba? Yung magagamit mo, pero yayaman ka pa habang ginagamit mo. Parang
Yes, and then
pera.
art also, yeah.
Oo, art.
I'm beginning to I'm beginning to study it already because there are clients who are already
Magkakadikit
because we're
yan.
home.
Oo.
Yeah, because we're
Oo.
home, so they're more of like into beautifying their home more. So that's something that I'm studying now and starting to curate now for them.
Galing. Same
Um,
girl. Pero ako ano lang,
the
continuation. Pero
and then ito,
ito.
to answer that question, if it's still okay to buy and invest at this time, my answer is yes. Forex is not that high, number one.
Mhm.
But shipping is really high. Import taxation is high. But
Okay.
it's okay, it's worth it, definitely. Uh, and most importantly, I think kasi it's to each his own. To each his own. As
Mm-mm.
for me, I see shopping not just a luho. I see it as my therapy. It's my life is an open book when it comes to my fight against mental illnesses.
Laking
I'm
bagay
a
yan.
mental health I'm a mental health advocate, and this is something that diverts my attention from being anxious, especially now, right? You have to look for something that you have to do that will take your mind away from the negativities that's already present in i- in in what's happening around us. So for me, yes, definitely buy what you want. Tomorrow is never promised anyway. Right?
So, ito
So,
na. Wait lang Joke. Ko-order na ako. Charot! Joke
i-text mo na. I-bill ko na lang kay Oscar.
Last question, bago mag-order si MJ. Paano gagawin mo kapag yung amiga mo sa party or sa reunion, kapareho mo ng damit or bag? Ano ba yung tamang
Tama
gawin?
lang fake. Saksak na rin natin yung question na yon. Or kunwari tingin nila
O
fake.
kaya pagkamalang fake yung sa'yo. Tapos yung sa amiga mo, hindi.
Okay.
Ay, ganun ba?
Wait. Ano yan? Meron na ako experience. Sige.
Oh, what?
Kasi, yeah, yung mapagkakamalang fake when I was just starting, and siguro syempre they were looking down on you because you were a nobody, and then people would be, who is she? Why are people trusting her? Why are people buying millions of worth of stuff from her? Diba, that why would they trust her? So they see it in a picture, and then they would say that this is not real or something, and then we send it, have it authenticated, lo and behold, it is real. So
Mhm.
my number one rule kasi is honesty. I'm very honest with my clients.
Mhm.
So I tell them where I got it from. I tell them, and then they pay my professional fee, and then we're good. That's it. One time, yung sa dressing up naman, not naman dress, but a shoe. It was a new collaboration that was, I'm very crazy about shoes. So, it was a new collab that time. And then, me and a friend wore it at the same time on the party of one of my best friends. But, instead of making ines na, oh my God, pareho kami ng damit. You know what I did? I approached her and told her, girl, we're wearing the same shoes. We're so social. I made it into, a laughing matter na lang. Kumbaga parang I made it light.
Kailangan ganun.
I told her, girl, pareho tayo. Nakakatuwa. Up to date tayo. Ganon. positivity always. You know, there's a lot of negativity around for you to dwell on on little things that doesn't really matter. If I'm wearing something and you are wearing the same at the same party, oh, edi picture
Okay
tayo,
lang
twinning
yan.
tayo.
Tama.
What's
Alam mo,
wrong with it?
I like your
Right?
positivity, you're being a super mom. I learned so much about this and what you do. Thank you so much. And where can we contact you? May mga events ka ba upcoming and engagement?
Um, Upcoming, may nag-i-invite but hindi pa ako nag-yes. But there are at least two to look forward to. I will only disclose soon when it's all done.
Wow.
Katatapos ko lang din ng talk for Starpreneur, helping college students kasi also
Oh,
one of my advocacies is doing those talks for those who wanted to be entrepreneurs in the future, yung mga graduating, ganyan. I've already graced Ateneo, Mapua, Lasal. Alam mo yung pinapangarap ko lang nung maliit ako na sabi ko, ay sana afford ko, dyan ako mag-aral, 'di ba? And then now, you know, as fate would have it, maybe it was really for me. They are the ones calling me,
galing.
asking me to come impart that whatever knowledge I have, impart my experiences, and it's very fulfilling on my part because it's all on my own. You know,
Thank
so
you. Thank you.
nakakatuwa. Yeah.
Thank you for
So
your time.
I will
And
post.
Thank
Yeah, if there are a lot of
uh,
engagements that are upcoming and interviews, but we're working out. May nakikipag-usap din sa akin now about it. Yun. To spread positivity, of
yes.
course,
Basta
and to
ito na,
spread shopping
I love
more
it.
because
Yes, yun ang pinaka-importante sa lahat. Basta,
we need it right now.
tama ba? Love Lux Bags. It's
Yes.
LOVELUXEBAGS. And the cell phone
Yes.
number you have to text is there. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for your time. Kulang na
Thank
kulang
you.
yung oras natin sa kwentuhan. But next time,
Yes, thank you very much.
natin soon pag merong mga updates sa atin si Miss Aimee. Thank you so much and have a great day,
Andre,
Aimee.
pag ulit tayo, pag nag-fashion week, kailangan natin na one-on-one.
Wow!
Diba?
Gawin natin
I-promise ko
yun.
na.
Oo, gusto ko
Kasi
yan.
usually sa magazine lang ako eh. So, magazine and bibigyan na rin kita.
Thank
God
you.
willing. God willing.
God
When
willing, by
everything
God's
is
grace.
okay. Yes.
Yes, after this pandemic. Thank you
Yes,
so
yes.
much. Ayan na. O, di
Ay,
ba?
naman, Emily in Paris.
Meron pa
Sabi sa bahay, naka-lockdown.
Oo, meron pa tayo isang super mom na nakakausapin ngayon and
Yes.
sobrang sarap din ng food niya. I cannot. Last night, it was like a feast here in Inay Ko Po, right? So, meron tayong
Mid-Autumn Festival sa mga bahay namin ni MJ.
Huwag na natin
So later,
patagalin pa.
pag nagbalik tayo, i-feature natin itong Mommy Raketera na to. So, huwag kayong alis.
Welcome back sa Inay Ko Po. Raratsada na tayo. Mabubusog tayo sa kwentuhan at putahe ng gawa na ating Mommy Raketera.
Ayan! I-welcome na natin. Dahil kahapon, pinadala niya kami ng ilan sa kanyang
Napakasarap.
famous dishes para naman maibahagi natin kung gaano kasarap at gaano ka-heavenly ang kanyang mga putahe. So, welcome natin ang owner ng Jencooksph, si Jenny Chan.
Alright, Mommy Jenny. Oh my gosh, you look so beautiful. Grabe, mahihain pa pala si Mommy Jen. Alam mo kagabi, she was so humble nung sinabi natin sobrang sarap ng mga dish niya, just alam natin na ano, no, talagang isa ako sa mga curator ng pagkain. So, please do trust me when I say ang sarap ng beef tendon, nung aromatic hand-pulled chicken, and of course, nung eggplant na with
Stuffed
seafood stuffed eggplant. Are you a chef? Naka-mute ka ata, Mommy Jen.
Hi,
Ayan.
sorry. No, I'm not a chef. As in housewife and sorry, hello.
Kailan ka
Yeah.
na-start magluto?
Actually, it just started this July, like mid-July lang. Like, I've always been like cooking for my family, experimenting lang for the house, for my friends, or like sharing. And then one day, like my friends were really pushing me to sell my products and then at first I was hesitant talaga kasi I had no formal, like I said, I had no formal training. And so finally, sabi ko, sige, but it took quite some time, like 2 months, kasi hinahanap ko yung perfect na meat na, syempre, it cannot be pricey, too pricey, but then it has to be, like, kasi masyado kami OC, like my family's OC with the taste, with the tenderness, with the, gusto namin yung malasa, so I really went for that. Oo, so hinanap ko talaga. When I was satisfied, yun yung time na I sold it already.
But hello, the packaging is really well. It doesn't leak, right? Na alam mo yung palang and yung presentation niya.
Parang restaurant ka sa bahay.
Na. So parang ayoko maniwala na ngayon ka lang nag-start. And sobrang galing mo.
Thank you. Pero nahirap kasi, sorry?
Do you do the feasts at home? Talaga nagluluto ka ba ng gantong klase mga Chinese feasts sa bahay mo ever since?
Actually, ang niluluto ko lang kung anong gusto ko kainin.
Talaga?
Hinahanap ko ng mga food na hinahanap ko na parang for my travels, from what I tried. Kasi it's so hard to order. I don't know where to order it now. So, I tried to do it. Tapos, inaayos ko siya sa panlasa ko, sa panlasa ng family ko. And then, I'm lucky enough that sometimes, okay, sometimes hindi. Iyon.
Dude, it's
And
really
with my
good. I mean, the quality is restaurant level. Sometimes nga the beef
Thank you.
tendon, I actually always order that in a Chinese restaurant when they have it. But this one tastes better, I must admit.
Thank you.
Mahirap na yun kasi hindi ka maka-travel with the children. So this is the only means na makaka-travel yung senses mo, di ba? Somehow. Anyway, anong practices yung in-adapt nyo? Dahil nag-start kayo ngayong COVID.
Oh, ang hirap talaga kasi parang, of course, we have to make sure that we're always wearing a mask, naka-gloves kami, and then, hugas kami ng hugas ng kamay, as in, grabe ang gastos ko siguro sa sabon, at yung water bill ko, parang sabi ko nga, parang may swimming pool kami sa bahay, sa kakahugas. Sabi ko, sobrang taas ng bill sa mga ganyan. But it's okay, because I want to make sure na parang everything is clean, and I make sure na parang, since I'm cooking, of course, I have to have my reputation, I have my name to take care of, na parang ayoko may magkakasakit and anything. So, I make sure na lahat health, yung safe lahat yon.
Galing. Do you make your kids help you? Do you make
Bawat detalye ng
your
package.
kids help you in preparing?
Sorry, what's that?
Do you make your kids help you in preparing?
Oh, yes. Like, kasi ngayon, ODL. So, when they are not, like, after half day lang sila. So, when they're done, kapag wala sa assignment, then I would call them. Or sometimes they themselves would go down and say, Mom, what do you need help? And ganyan. And then even sometimes, like, when I was just starting, and yung tendo na yan, napakahirap. So, what I would do is, like, maski na 10, 11 at night, I was just there, like, removing the fats of the, isa ko tinatanggal yung fats of tendon. And my daughter was just there with me. Both of them, I have twins. So, both of them would just be there and we're talking, sharing, ganon.
Wow.
That's one way of bonding also.
Galing. And of course, kanina na-mention na natin, di ba, inaipat yung mga products,
Mga-
diba, ingest. Pero ano yung pinakamabenta? And when did you realize na, oh my gosh, may future ito? Di ba, may mga return clients na ako?
And actually, my dishes, ang una ko in-offer is the beef tendon. Talagang inaral ko talaga yan kasi I want that perfect talaga na taste for that. So, yan yung una talagang mabenta kasi there's, believe it or not, sobrang daming tendon lovers out there. And talagang others would order na parang all tendon. So, okay yan. Kasi the stuffed eggplant, I did that because It's something different. Ako kasi personally, I'm not a veggie person. So I wanted to make something na, I got this, had got this idea when I was living in Vancouver at the time, na I tried so much restaurants and I wanted to do something na similar to that. And syempre, inayos ko siya according to my palate. So, andun pa yung veggie, but hindi mo siya malalasahan.
Mild yung flavors niya, enough for them to accept it. Kasi
Yes.
di ba medyo...
Yung kids mo kinakain.
Kids ko, kinakain naman.
Toddlers yun in fairness.
Pero magpakain ng gulay So,
So,
okay siya. Pero may question ako, how do you balance parenting with the business?
it's kind of hard actually. Like, kasi before, like I said, I was a housewife. So, all my time, like, most of my time, like, it's talaga dedicated to my kids. And then, sa pag-aayos ng house, and then to my husband. And then, sometimes, before, I would say na, I'm gonna work na. Kasi no, mom, no. Kasi they were so scared, they're so used to me being there all the time with them. So, and my husband also is medyo iffy siya if I'm gonna work out. Kasi so, parang, he doesn't like me parang out all the time, ganyan. Although, maski naman hindi ako nag-work, I'm out all the time with my friends eating. But, but now, balance ko siya in a way kasi thanks maybe because they're always here at home. So nakikita ko sila anytime I can just go to their room, anytime they can just go down and we talk and gano'n. So okay na naman. In a way, this pandemic, yung lockdown, nag-help din na mas naging close kami.
Wow. Wait lang, so now you learned so much from this. How do we order pala? Are there any new products coming up? Ganun ka ba? Nag-experiment ka na ng bagong ilalabas sa market?
Christmas bundle ba for the
Should we pre-order?
Actually, like, I'm always like in the R&D stage, yes. I always try to do that. Like, I always try to think of a new products that I can offer. And I want it to be something a little bit different, tasting from what I'm already offering, para naman mapaiba. And so I have a new one that I'm coming up with. This is a silken egg, ganyan. So it's still in the R&D process, but I want to perfect it first before I bring it out. And for Christmas time, there's a lot of actually people asking me right now if I have the party pack. And I do for the beef tendon. Like, it's like good for 8 to 10
Wow,
ounces.
dami! Wait,
Yeah. Oo, yun. Kasi I think that's good enough. Kasi kapag meron, I'm sure pag party, may ibang food pa yan eh. So, that's just right, di ba?
Wait, so what's the price points for the food that you offer?
For the beef tendon, it's 700, good for 2 to 3 packs. And then the stuffed seafood eggplant, that's 500 for 4 big pieces or the 5 to 6 smaller pieces. Because it depends on the size of the American eggplant and the cut also. So as much as possible, what I do is like I try to maintain the sizes, but then and then pati sa stuffing at the same kasi we all gram it. Talagang gram siya para hindi
Totoo.
And then,
Sick talaga siya. And tunay na tunay. Halatang, alam mo yung iba, di ba? Parang they put extenders, etc. This is the real deal. This is quality. This is feeling of our Chinese resto. Ganun yung feels niya pag kinain mo. And even though it's delivered, it's so fresh. So,
thank you.
Kasi it's well wrapped. So, for the Inays out there who would want to order in advance, how long would it last in the freezer?
Kasi for freezer, I had one customer, she said that she wanted to, pinatanggal niya yung mga toppings on top kasi she wants to freeze it. So, I offered, so I'll vacuum pack it for you. So vacuum pack ko, I gave her the beef tendon. And so, natago niya sa freezer niya for, I don't know, for a week or 2. But then for the others, on the container itself, you can put it there, but just remove the garnishes on top. And then for the stuffed seafood eggplant, I think it's just, it's better to be eaten fresh at once. Yes, kasi it's still seafood at the end of the day. So maybe ref lang, maybe 3 days max. The chicken, it will last longer also.
Wait lang, naiyak ako. Ano na tayo? OT. Inay Pat, what's your last question before, of course, we make Mommy Jen promote her amazing food business?
Of course, what is your tip for those who are apprehensive to start anything this season?
Lakas talaga ng loob. Pakapala ng mukha. kasi, kasi talaga parang it was not planned. This business was not planned. Like I just, when they were saying that go for it. And I'm really thankful to my friends who really pushed me to do this and my family also. And I said, sige, just go for it. Parang, and then I went for it. And then when I started, there are times when since I'm not used to this, and there are times when I'm just really tired, I would say I quit. And then I would get messages na parang, it's so good, you get this. Okay, game, luto na ulit next day. So, ganun lagi. And then, hanggang sa parang I got used to it, and I'm really happy when I get messages na parang it was so good, and napasaya ko silang lahat. Their kids loved it. There even one, a 92 years old na grandpa, he was eating it and was looking for it all the time. So, and ang feeling ang sarap. Parang asap na feeling na parang, I just want to go do it again and again and again and make people happy. Yun.
Thank you so much, Jen. Please let us know what numbers to contact and how to order before we let you go.
Okay, you can message me. So, you can follow me at IG, Jencooksph. My details are over there. You can Viber me at 0917-895-5658. There's also Facebook and then Messenger, IG. That's it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing your food with us.
Thank you.
Share, of course, of Jencooksph. Ibahagi niyo lang po sa amin yung mga topics o concerns niyo na pwede natin pag-usapan dahil OT na kami. Mag-comment lang sa aming Facebook Live o mag-comment sa One Ph. Alam niyo yan? Go ahead, Pat.
May Sabado, 10 a.m. Ha? Kita-kits po next week. Ako po si Pat Fernandez.
Ako naman po si MJ Marfori. Kasama niyo po kami sa inyong lakbay sa pagiging isang mabuting ina para kahit may
Hindi ka mapapa. Inay ko po.